What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Malcolm Tibbs. I spent 25 years getting inconsistent results in my love life, and now not only do I have a fulfilling relationship, I also have the ability to go out, snap my fingers, and have half a dozen dates lined up within a week. Now, I've been doing self-improvement for over 8 years, and in that time, I've read a ton of books, made a lot of mistakes, and I've learned a lot of lessons. But the biggest ROI, like return on your investment, isn't going to be making more money or getting like bigger muscles. Those things help, and those things are always a good thing. But the best ROI you can get is having a fulfilling, satisfying, loving relationship. Okay? And in order to do that, you are going to need to develop skills that you cannot necessarily develop by working 50 or 60 hours a week or by going to the gym for 2-3 hours every day. Okay? You need to develop a set of skills which allows you to go up to a stranger, make conversation with them, get them comfortable with you, get them to like you, get their personal contact information, so like a phone number or an Instagram or maybe even a Snapchat, and then actually start a series of texts, like start the conversation and then also be able to escalate the conversation so that you can set up a date. That's all of those are micro skills that fall underneath this big umbrella of dating. And if you can learn how to go up to a stranger, how to get rid of all that anxiety, you can learn how to start a conversation just to kill time, not like you're trying to, gather anything from them or that you need their approval, just to get used to like killing time with strangers, like just learning how to be a social person who talks to people everywhere that he goes, right? Learning how to actually ask for the phone number and get them to agree, and like not just reluctantly give it to you, but enthusiastically give it to you, like they want to continue being in contact with you, right? And then of course, right, actually starting up that conversation, like actually going from I have this phone number to all right, now I'm like in a series of texts, I'm texting this girl, right? All of these things are skills, okay? And if you can learn all of these little micro skills, you will have access to a plethora of women, right? And you'll start to realize that, oh, it's way easier to get laid and to meet beautiful women than I ever could have imagined. And all this time that I've spent, working out at the gym or making more money, all of that never directly correlated, maybe indirectly, but it doesn't directly correlate to your ability to have beautiful women in your life. And I'm telling you, having a loving, satisfying relationship with a woman who is enthusiastic about pleasing you and helping you, it makes it easier. It makes it more exciting to go make money. It makes it easier and more exciting to go build muscle. Okay? Because you're going to have more of a reason to be invested in those activities. Because now you're not only doing it for yourself, you're also doing it for somebody else. Okay? Now, very quick, guys, if you want to land your first date in the next 30 days, click the link in the description below. The link is going to take you to an online community filled with other single men who are focused on improving their dating skills. It's completely free. You can swap notes, get feedback, maybe even find a wingman in your area, okay? Inside, you're going to find a 30-day challenge, which goes over all the steps you need to take and all the little tweaks you need to make in your lifestyle so that you can land your first date. And I really want to harp on this idea that some men have come up to me in my comment section and they've said, hey, it's like really hard to get a girlfriend. It's not that easy, right? It's only difficult the first time. It's almost like you're fighting a boss in a video game. Until you learn how to beat the boss, until you learn how to dodge and how to, actually do your special attack and when to do those things, right? Well, yeah, you're going to get rolled over and over and over again. And that's just a part of the process of getting good. But eventually, you're going to go up against that boss and you're going to get the health bar down to like half. And then the next time it's going to be down to like, I don't know, a quarter, right? And it's going to keep getting lower and lower and lower eventually until you can just do it, right? It's the same thing with dating, okay? Yes, it may be difficult, because you are inexperienced, but the remedy to that is to get experience. Okay? And that's really easy. You can manufacture that experience. The same way that you can go to the gym for 2 to 3 hours every day, you can go outside the house, go into public, maybe bring a friend or two with you, and you can go approach women for 2 to 3 hours every day. Or you can set up an online dating profile and like really take some time to set it up, right? Don't just throw it together in 30 minutes, but hire a photographer, put on some nice clothes, go to like several different locations, get some quality pictures, take some time and engineer your prompts, and then run like split tests, see which things are getting the most likes, and then get rid of the ones that are performing the worst, and then replace them with new experiments, right? And you can like make this super good dating profile, and that's something it's like an asset, really. Like you can just print dates when you have a good dating profile. But you can have that, and then you can go, okay, well, I can text, let's say 6 or 7 girls every single day, right? So every day I can get like 6 or 7 reps of starting a conversation, of escalating the conversation, of planning the date, right? And you can learn all the tiny little tweaks. Again, I go over a lot of these things inside the community in the link in the description below, but you'll start to naturally figure out how to progress and how to advance when you're talking to women, right? And then it stops being difficult, okay? And you don't need to make more money. You don't need bigger muscles. A beautiful analogy that I like is in damn near every city, you can find a homeless man and he's paired up with a woman walking down the street, right? That homeless man who has no money in his bank account, he has barely any skin on his bones, right? He's on hard drugs. He has like no status whatsoever. He has a set of skills, right? Which allows him to get a woman's attention, get her invested in him, and then get her to spend time with him. And so he's not going to sleep by himself. This homeless man who stinks, who smells bad, he's not going to sleep by himself. He has a source of intimacy. He has somebody, a companion to spend his time with, okay? If you feel as if you struggle with dating, or if women are inaccessible, or that it's not feasible, you simply just need more reps. And you also need to realize it is worthwhile, okay? It's worth it. The juice is worth the squeeze. Yes, the squeeze might be excruciating. It might be painful. It might make you feel anxious. But the result is that you get a partner. You get somebody to do this with. You get somebody to run ideas by. You get somebody to encourage you, especially when you don't feel like doing things, right? It makes everything more worthwhile. And you have to realize also, you're an animal. You are a social creature. Like, you have an entire set of genitals which is designed to interlock with other animals. Like, this is kind of what you're made for. Okay, in a weird way, but like it's more natural to be paired up and to be interacting with other humans than it is to be by yourself and to feel as if it's impossible. You have to actively like block out all of the messages in your environment which tells you this is what a normal person does, this is what, you know, healthy individuals do, in order to feel as if what you're doing is normal or acceptable, right? It's you are only here because of two people getting together and having a relationship. And to feel as if you cannot do that, or that you are lacking in something, it's cope. Okay, it's cope, and it helps you from feeling anxiety. Hopefully you got something good out of this video. My name is Malcolm Tibbs. Again, I spent 25 years really hammering this skill down, right? Really, I spent 25 years living life, 8 years doing self-improvement, and then 6 months actually developing this skill. Now I'm at the point where I can have a dozen dates lined up in a week. It's a night and day difference. When I was 23 years old, I never could have imagined, right? I'm 26 years old now, and I'm telling you, it really doesn't take that long, okay? If you got something good out of this video, like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, and check out the description below. Click on that link, join the community. It's free, and it's going to speed up your progress. That's all I have for you guys.